Afternoon guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. As you can see, we're heading to the truck, which can only be good news. We have won a car at Copart Rochford. I'm just going to whip home, grab my card, fill up the truck with diesel, and we're going to head straight there now, collect the car, do a walk around, do a video so that we can get this one out there tonight. And it's another little project for the channel. Should be a reasonably easy fix. I'm not going to say what it is just yet. You're going to have to carry on watching. We have just arrived at Rochford Copart, guys, and as you can see, there's absolutely nobody waiting. So this should be a quick in and out. I can't promise you it's going to be on the video, but I'm going to go in and ask if anyone's around because I didn't ring ahead to give me so that we can have a quick walk around and a bit of an add to this video, see what new stuff they've had come in. Back short. So guys, unfortunately they are short staffed and their system is down. So we're back to the old number that you put in the window of the truck, and obviously I am number 4. And there is a couple of people over there waiting to collect their cars. They're obviously driving them away. So unfortunately today we can't do a walk around. They just haven't got the staff, and to be fair, it is 3:30 and it's just about to get pitch black. We have got a lorry coming in now with some new stock on the back. Little Fiat 500 on the top there. We'll do a walk around on this car as soon as it gets out. I'm going to get all these straps undone and get ready. What I will say, guys, a lot of you regular watchers, as you know, I do this for a living and I buy cars for profit, not for content. I just choose to upload it. I know you guys enjoy the rebuilds. I am going to be bidding on some more cars on Thursday. I bid on probably 9 cars down here today, one after the other, and this was the only one I could get my hands on. They're a lovely little car. I never ever have any trouble selling them whatsoever, and it was well worth the money. So we will get into numbers. After I've got the car, I'll probably put it in the end of the video. It wasn't as cheap as I've won them before, but it was certainly worth the money, I feel, and there is between £500 and £700 profit in the car once it is fixed. As soon as the guy comes out of it on the forklift, I'll come back and start videoing that. So the guy did just come over and take my number, and he's gone off now to get the car. I said that they were short-staffed. When I first got here, I said that the car park was completely empty, and it actually is. There's nobody here waiting, but I've actually stood here now waiting for about 30 minutes, so they're obviously really up against it. I can see that they're loading a lorry inside the yard, and they're actually unloading 2 lorries. But yeah, there isn't actually anybody here. I just bought a KA out, and I actually bid on the car. It was a black KA, and it had a few pen marks around it. Very, very light tap in the front. And they put it down here for the guy, and he actually got in it. He's completely emptied all the rubbish out into the blue bin. That's obviously they're here for the rubbish. But guys, he went to drive it out, and the lower arm was all snapped on it. And he kept skidding. You can probably see the skid marks in the road. He was skidding all the way down the road. So I should think on the way out, we probably will bump into him somewhere, pulled over, because he's not going to get very far with only the steering rack working one end. So here we go, guys. He's just coming out the gate with it now. Sorry, I thought that gate was open. And surprise, surprise, we have won another Fiat 500. It's been a long time since we've done a Fiat 500, so I'm looking forward to getting it done. And obviously we went down to Charing BMW the other day, and we see that Ian's got a couple down there, so we'll be heading down there later in the week to get the parts. I'm going to get it loaded on and we'll do a walk around. So there you go, guys. I will jump out and do a walk around on it in a minute. I've just jumped in here. Always jump in, check, see what they've got, see what's with them. I've pulled up the seat safe like I've shown you guys before on previous videos, and look what I found in the seat safe. The book pack, there's a service book in there, all the manuals, everything's in there. So that is absolutely beautiful when you get all that with it. It is running. It's done 31,400 miles. Let's jump out and have a look at the damage. This side is absolutely lovely. The colour of this car, it's like a green, but also like a blue. It's a really, really nice colour, and I can't wait to get it all washed up and see what it looks like. It's quite a nice model. It's got the glass roof, the alloy wheels, the CD player, aircon, Blue and Me. And on this side, it looks absolutely fine, apart from obviously it has got a little ding, and judging by that paint on my finger, that was caused here. Round to the back, we got no damage whatsoever. The bumper was in the pictures and it is in the back of the car. I don't know if it's going to repair at the moment, but possibly it could. Obviously 2014, and I've just noticed it's got rear PDCs as well. On this quarter panel, guys, we have got a little dent here and a little dent here. Very, very easy repair, not going to cause us any problems whatsoever. And the main damage is literally, it's hit the bumper here, it's cracked that bumper about here, I can't until I actually show you it, and it's hit this wheel, pushed the wheel back and just touched the edge of the seal there. So I'll be putting a lower arm on it at some point tomorrow, getting it manoeuvrable and drivable, and then we'll get a wing on there, base up the inside of it like we normally do, get down the paint shop, have this just literally pulled out. They'll get that very, very straight, little tiny bit of filler in there, and we'll probably have the side of the car blown in so that it all matches, and hopefully get that bumper repaired and have that done as well. The bumper bar, as you can see, just the tiny little corner piece of it there, but very, very thin. I'll be straightening that out before that goes back on. So all in all, very, very happy with it. It come to, I've just seen there is a dent through that door. Luckily we're having the whole side painted. The payout value on the car was £4,450, and I think you could probably pick up a 14 reg one of these with that mileage, and it has got full Fiat history. You could pick that car up, sorry, not Fiat history, it's got full history, I'm lying now. You could pick that car up for around £4,000 with that mileage on it. So all in all, it's still worth a bit of money, this little car. At the door today, I paid £1,540 for the car. Probably, I'm not going to add it all up yet, but I'll add it up at the end, and I'll add on the fuel and my bit of time for the truck. Let's call it another 50 quid. It's a very, very cheap little car, and I'm not going to know how many owners it's had till I get the logbook, but as you can see, it's not like they normally are. It's very, very nice. It's been very well looked after. Like I said, the front bumper is in there. It's got the daytime running light on it. It's got the number plate on it, which is important, and the grille, there's no damage on that. A bumper skin, they're peanuts for this. As you can see, all the lower grills in it, and the fog light covers as well, the blanks. So all in all, guys, another little car, a bread and butter car for me to make a living out of, and more content for the channel. I know you guys are probably getting used to me doing Ferraris and doing other cars, and when I put out the community post, people said, is it a Lambo? Guys, we're not ready for a Lamborghini yet. In the future that will come, I'm sure, but for now I need to carry on making a living whilst providing great content for you guys. So these little cars, I know them inside out, and if you've heard me in previous videos, I've actually got loads of parts. The daytime running light that's broken the other side, I've got that. The headlight, if it's not in there, I've got the headlight. I have got plenty of spares for these cars. That probably will be the end of the video. I'm just going to jump in the truck. That will be the end of the video, but what I will say is I do always forget to mention Instagram. Let me turn this around. I always forget to mention that I have Instagram now, so quite a lot of you don't actually follow me on Instagram. So if you haven't already, guys, it is Selvage Rebuilds, the same as the YouTube channel. And if you haven't checked out Scott at Rattarossa and Cars for Paul, check them out on there, guys. They're all doing pretty much the same thing as us. Scott's doing Ferraris only at the moment. He's just come back from doing a video with Sam Crack in the States, and it was really nice to watch Sam's take on it and then watch Scott's version on it, and it looks like Scott actually made him do some work for a change. I'm not going to go on anymore, guys. I've got quite a drive in front of me now. It's about an hour to get home, and I am going to get stuck in the rush hour, unfortunately, because I've been sat here for best part of 35-40 minutes waiting for the car. But let me know what you think of the little car in the comment section down below. A couple of people have asked me about a Fiat 500 and a Fiesta. I can't remember who it was. This little car, I'm probably, after it's all done, hopefully it owes me about 2 grand. I'm going to put it up for a 2695, and that will be a really cheap little low mileage car with history. If it needs an MOT, I'll be MOTing it. And yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section. As usual, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you later in the week on an update on this little car. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.